The world's most dangerous virus is known as WannaCry, which attacked 130,000 computers in 150 countries. Trojan horse was detected in 2017, but till that time it had already caused a loss of approximately $4 billion. Trojan horse is one of the computer malware which fraudulently enters our computers and phones. But the question of fact is why this virus is known as the Trojan horse. Welcome to another video of Text TV. The world's first Trojan horse was created in 1975, but in actuality it started 3,000 to 100 years ago in ancient Greece, where Turkey is nowadays. In the southwest of Istanbul, there was a city known as Troy City. Troy City was built in a large and strong fort, so that even if the enemy attacks, they can't enter easily. The people living in the Troy City were called Troy. This city was developed on the bank of the Aegean Sea, and across the ocean were the capital of Greece named Athens. There lived a nation whom we now call Greeks. It is believed that the rulers of two nations fought over something. As the result, Athens crossed the ocean and reached to capture Troy City. In that era, Greeks were famous for their fighting abilities. They thought that after capturing Troy City, they would return back to their city. But even after the continuous work of days, they were not able to break the door of Troy City. Then they planned to surround the fort so that the food supply would be cut off and Troy would be forced to come out or surrender to the Greeks. It is believed that Greeks failed in every attempt to enter Troy City for the next 10 years. Troy City soldiers did not move a bit for so many years, but Greek soldiers wanted to meet their families, and now they were losing their courage. The morale of their army was decreasing day by day. When conditions were getting out of control and Greeks were watching their defeat, the Greek army leader got an idea, and they built a huge wooden horse. The Trojans thought that perhaps Greeks were trying some new trick, but they could not find out the real reason for making the wooden horse. When the horse got ready, one evening Greeks announced that they were leaving for forever. In the dark of the night, they pretended to be returning back to their city. Next morning, after 10 years, Trojans did not find Greeks outside of their fort, but Greeks left the wooden horse as a gift. Trojans were very happy at that moment, and they immediately wanted to take the wooden horse inside of their fort. There was an old man who tried to stop them, but they did not listen to him and take the horse inside the fort as gift. Trojans were very happy and celebrating the end of war. But at night, when everyone fell asleep, a huge group of Greeks came out of this horse. Yes, Greeks deceived them. Not only they were inside the horse, but also their other companions were hidden far apart from the city. At first, the Greeks who came out of house opened the fort, and then signaled their comrades to come. After that, the Greeks took out curse of 10 years and destroyed the entire city. This was the incident form where the Trojan horse concept was born. The same Trojan horse, which is still finding its way to mobile phones and computers even after 3,000 to 100 years ago. Here, if you use an infected USB or clicks to any message of winning lottery while playing a game, then it secretly comes to your mobile phone and then it can destroy you in minutes. The first Trojan horse created in 1975 is famous by the name of Animal. That was a very simple or harmless Trojan, which was just a game. In game, you have to answer 20 questions. When someone started answering the questions of the game, then in the background the game started copying in the other computers of same network. Apparently, that was joke in which a game, without users' consent, copied into others' computer. On the 19th of January 1986, that was not a joke anymore. Two brothers from Pakistan unintentionally created world's first destructive virus. Actually, they created a medical software whose unauthorized copies were used by people. That was the era of floppy disk in which their small software could easily be copied. To protect software from illegal copies, they created a virus which, along with their software, gets copied to the floppy disk and also corrupts the entire computer. Time passed, and Trojan horses, malware, and dangerous spyware started making their presence in the internet world. In 2010, 3 friends from Israel formed a company named NSO Group. They created a software in which tech support workers could access their client's system as per their permission. This software was basically designed to support the clients. But the European Intelligence Agency shows their interest in case they could get access to any system without their permission. That means their software turned into a spyware, which was named Pegasus. Since then, NSO believes that they give access to this spyware only to government to deal with crime and terror. It has become so successful that Israel now considers it as a part of cyber weapon, and its distribution is given only to those countries which Israel wants. Whether it is iPhone, Android, or any other mobile, just by entering the mobile number, it attacks the user's phone. Its presence in the phone means that attacker can easily access photos, messages, camera, and live location even if your location is off. In 2019, there were 500 employees in NSO, and after 2023, they reached more than 750 employees. Big tech companies like Apple and WhatsApp were so annoyed that they sued against NSO in American courts. WhatsApp said that Pegasus was used on more than 1,400 of its users, which includes human rights defenders, civil and military officials. Pegasus, which was created to be used against crimes, began to be used for political and national-level spying. It is believed that Pegasus was also used in the murder of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi. They already got the information about Jamal going to Saudi embassy. When the scandal gets so much hype, then the access of Pegasus given to Saudi was blocked. Not only this, in 2019, The Guardian published a report that Pegasus is being used to monitor high-ranked military officials of Pakistan. There's no doubt that Israel considers this spyware an important part of its foreign policy. Its recent example was seen in Russia-Ukraine war, where Israel denied to give access of its spyware to Ukraine and Estonia, because they suspected that Pegasus would be used against Russian officials, and Israel did not want to spoil his relation with Russia. Only one Trojan horse was created 3,200 years ago, but today, thousands of Trojan horses are finding their next victim on internet. I hope you will like and share the video. See you in the next video. Goodbye.